Hey everyone, welcome back to another tier list. Yeah, we're doing it again, and this time we have the Ceratopsians. Last time we did the Raptor series, so now we're doing the Ceratopsians. Yay! I have them all crammed in this tiny little space, but I promise they're all there. And we're not pulling another Fan's Choice Pyroraptor again. I double checked, they're all there. I did add one of the 1/18th scale Protoceratopses because it's different. It's not just a copy of the adult version. I don't know why I said adult, like the 1/6 scale version. And I also added the baby Diablos because why not? I know I didn't do the Raptor hatchlings before, but we're doing the baby Diablos this time. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and get started? So the first one that's popping out to me is this guy, the Styracosaurus. I like this one a lot, actually. It was one of the first ones I ever saw that just really stood out to me, and I knew I needed it. And it's currently out of stock everywhere, and I have to wait for December to get it. It's crazy, and I want it. Give it to me now. But yeah, it's okay. I'll put it A tier for now because I want it. It's not anything crazy or anything, but it's still really cool looking. Let's see. Chasmosaurus. I like this one a lot, actually. I never really paid attention to it, but, like, how can you not pay attention to it? They're just so striking colors. Like, this lime green going on it, all over its body, on its frill. And I love this little splash of blue on its face. It just really stands out, between, like, all the other ones. And sure, there are some really bright colors in this line, but this is definitely one of the brightest ones, and I quite like it, actually. I'll put it low A tier, I guess. I'm actually considering getting this one. It's pretty small, actually. And sorry if I sound a little bit weird. My allergies have been absolutely terrible, so yeah, sorry about that. Next one. It looks like we're doing Diabloceratops. Okay, I absolutely love this figure so much, and I need it, and I want it so bad. I almost got this one, but decided to get the shiny Medusaceratops instead. But I would absolutely love to have this figure. It is such a cool thing. Like, I love this thing so much. The colors are absolutely beautiful on this figure. And Diabloceratops is just one of my favorite genuses of Ceratopsians, so for that, I'm gonna have to put it up an S tier. I am in love with this figure, and I must have it. Let's see, Monoclonius, the Kickstarter exclusive. I like this one. I really like the colors. I think they go together really good. The sculpt is fine. Nothing too crazy. I think it's the same as the juvenile Centrosaurus. I mean, that makes sense as it's the same thing, but like, I don't know if like maybe its horns are different or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. The sculpt is fine. It looks really good. I love the colors. They just go together so well. The stripe of like blue and green. The greens just go so well with the black, and like they just all blend in so well. I would really love to have this one if it wasn't Kickstarter exclusive, but for that, I feel like I'll probably put it A tier behind the Chasmosaurus. Spiclipius. This one, I don't really like it, honestly. It doesn't really stand out to me. Like, I keep forgetting that it exists because it just doesn't stand out. Its sculpt is very boring, I guess you could say. It looks smooth to me. Does that make any sense? Like, I don't know, the details really don't pop like a lot of them do, and it just, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of it. The head sculpt is cool, I guess, but if it had a different paint job, I'm just not a huge fan of that paint job. It's just kind of boring and just, it doesn't really pop to me, I guess. So, I don't know. For that, I'll probably put it E or D. Probably like a, I'm definitely not getting this one because it's not really my thing. I'll put it, there's nothing wrong with its sculpt, it's just like my personal preference, so I'm probably gonna put it at like mid D tier. Let's do the taco, okay? So the taco, this is the first actual ceratopsian I ever got. It's honestly kind of disappointing because it didn't come with a stand and it can't stand on its own anyway. And it's just, I don't know, it's a pain in the butt to pose. Its legs have like two poses. You can either have straight or slightly not straight. And it's really annoying to pose. So I just have it in the case standing on its front legs, or resting with its hands, and it looks really weird. And yeah, the paint job though is absolutely beautiful. I love its paint job. Mine has a few issues with it, but that's just mine, I think. Yeah, and it's the accurate paint job, and I love that. And everything, like the bristles look really cool. They're sculpted out very nicely, and the sculpt is pretty good, but I'm just saying I would rather have the 1/18 scale version instead of the giant one. So for that, I'm probably gonna I'll put it behind the Spiclipius. It's just not really my favorite one. Let's see, what else do we have here? The subadult Triceratops. I actually really wanted this one because I love its colors a lot more than the adult trike. And I didn't want a massive Triceratops, but then I heard that its joints aren't really like very good, like the articulation isn't very good, so that kind of made me want it less. And it's also out of stock, so I can't get it. I don't know, if its joints were a little bit fixed up, I would probably consider getting it, but for now, I've decided to instead try to get the adult. So for that, I think I'm gonna put it in a C tier for now, because I absolutely love its paint job. Okay, Zuni Ceratops. This one is adorable. I think it's really cute, but it does have some issues. I think the only issue is its weird jaw. It's got that jaw that a lot of the smaller ones have, and it doesn't hardly open at all, and it looks weird. That's really the only issue I have with it. I love the paint job. The stripes and everything look really good on it. I love its cute little blue tail. It's just, the jaw is weird. Like, it's, I don't know. It's not one that I am personally really a fan of. I probably put it like low C tier, I guess, because it's a pretty cool looking paint job, honestly, but not one that I'm a huge fan of. Let's see, what else do we got here? We've got another one with that weird jaw. Here's the Avaceratops. This one, every time I see it, I think of that, isn't it a Schleich raptor? There's like a velociraptor I'm thinking of. It's like a Schleich one. Put it up on the screen. That's what I'm thinking of. Every time I see it, I think of that. So yeah, the face is kind of weird looking. Like, I'm not very familiar with Avaceratops, so I can't really say if it's not the best or not, but it's got the weird jaw. Again, the same one that the Zuni has, and for that, and I'm also not a big fan of the paint job. It's really not really the best. But is it worthy of a C tier? I don't know. I'll probably put it like behind the taco, because I think I would rather have a Spiclipius than this one. It's got that weird jaw that everyone complains about, so I'm also complaining about because it's annoying. Alright, next one, we'll do the Nasutoceratops. This one's honestly pretty cool. I like it. I like it, but I don't like it. I love the sculpt. I think it looks really, really good. The colors are fine. I think they look really cool, actually. They're very unique and interesting, but I don't know. It's like, I like it, the colors, but I don't like them. It's kind of weird. But, I don't know. I think I'll probably put this... Oh, what in the world just happened? I just, messed up the thing. I think I'll put this one, like, I'll probably put a B tier. It's cool, but and I don't know, like I said, I like it, but I don't like it. I don't know. The Ionosaurus. I really liked this one, but then I realized I had the weird jaw, and its head sculpt is kind of weird looking. Like, its horn looks really, like, dull and weird, and I don't know, there's just something about it. Like, I don't know. I love the paint scheme. The paint scheme is so cool. I love all the gray and the reds and everything. It's got that weird jaw that's weird. I don't know. I really don't want to put it in F tier, but I'm gonna have to put it in F tier. Yeah, yeah. The adult trike. Like I said, I used to not really care about this one, but I'm kind of wanting it more now that I know that the other one has bad articulation and everything. So I don't know. I'll probably put it like high B tier, right by the Ceratops. Let's see. The Ceratops. This one. Honestly, it's I'd probably put it down there. It just is like, its head sculpt is way too big. It looks weird. The proportions are so off, and the paint scheme is just kind of weird. I don't know. There's something about it that I just really don't like. Let's see, what else do we got here? Shiny Ceratops! I just got this one and I'm absolutely in love with it. It's beautiful, it's so shiny, and yeah, this is a fan's choice Ceratops. It's beautiful, I love it, and I'm gonna put it in S tier because it's amazing and you should get it because it's beautiful and shiny. So since we did that, we'll do the regular Ceratops. I'm just gonna say it. I don't like this one. I don't like it. I don't like its colors. It's really weird looking. The purple just really... I'm not a huge fan of the color purple. It just... I know the other Ceratops is like mostly purple as well, but it's pretty purple. It's got different colors in with it. This one has like that weird dark purple, and it looks like grape juice got smeared all over it and then stained it. So that's all I can say. The horns, absolutely, I hate the horns. They look so weird. I know a lot of people like it because they think it gives it character and stuff, and that's fine. Like, maybe if it had a different paint job, I would like it more. I mean, it's cool, but not one that I'm just not a huge fan of this one. It's just not my thing, and I understand if you like it, that's fine, but I don't, so there's nothing wrong with the sculpt. The sculpt is amazing. I love it. I'll probably put it like high D tier. Just move the taco was just like having so much fun there. So let me scoot those. Alright, next one. Windy Ceratops. Oh, why do I keep doing that? Let's try this again. Windy Ceratops. Yeah, the McDonald's ad. I hate the paint scheme. I'm pretty sure everyone is not a huge fan of this one, but I really like the sculpt. I think it looks really cool. There's just something about, like, the horns look really cheaply painted for some reason to me, and, like, the rest of the body just looks so, like, weird. Like, mustard and ketchup got poured all over it. Like, what in the world? I've never really liked this one. And I still don't like it. It's got these weird green spots, which I guess are kind of cool, but like, I don't know, the sculpture just looks so cool, but the paint job is so weird, and I don't like it. And I'm kind of, but when I first saw it, it would be an absolute F tier, but I'm kind of liking it a little bit more now. I would have loved to see like a fan's choice version of it, like with a different paint scheme. But it doesn't, so I don't know. I guess maybe it would be cool if you like repainted it or something, but do I really trust myself in painting one of these? No. So I feel like I'm gonna have to put it, in E tier for now. Like, it's just not my thing. It just looks weird, and I don't know. It's weird, okay? What? Xenoceratops. I forgot this one existed, to be honest, until recently, and it's really, really growing on me, and I really want it, actually. Like, it's one of those that just looks alive. Like, it looks like a real Xenoceratops. Like, it looks like it should just, like, start walking around, like, and, like, randomly. Like, it literally looks alive, and I really, really like that. There's a few of these that really do just stand out, and they look alive, they look real, and I love the paint job on this one. I'm gonna say I'll probably put this one high A tier. I'm falling in love with it, actually. I think the paint job looks really cool, and it's just one of those that really stands out to me. Even though its paint job is not like the flashiest or anything, it's just kind of cool. Okay, Pachyrhinosaurus. I saw this one like the first time I was looking at BOTM ceratopsians, and my eyes were just drawn to it. It's another one that looks just alive, and I love that. I love the colors. They are so good together. The mint green with the red, brown, and that horn looks just like a real, I guess it's not a horn, but like that nose thing. I forget what it's called, but it looks real. Like, it looks alive, and I love that. Except the actual figures themselves, not the prototype, aren't really that better. They don't look that great. So I feel like it's kind of gone down. I'm gonna put it, I'll put it like high B tier, I guess. When I first saw it, and if it actually looked like the prototype, I would probably put it in like A tier. But for that, I'm gonna put it B tier. Alberta Ceratops. I really like the sculpt, but the paint job, it's one of the same cases with the Fan's Choice Dromaeosaurus. There's just too much going on. There's so many different spots, different stripes and things, and the colors are really not my favorite. They just look kind of dull to me, but like on the body, they're like just so distracting, to be honest. There's so many different spots and things going on. It just, I don't know. It's not really my thing. I probably put it, people are gonna get so mad at me for this, but I'm putting it in high E tier at the very top, because it is a really good sculpt and I like it, but I just really don't like the paint job. Utah Ceratops, the flamin' hot Utah Ceratops. I absolutely love this thing, and I need it in my life. S tier, absolute S tier. But is it better than the Diablo? I don't know. Honestly, for now, I think the Diablo is actually, I like it better. The Diablo is, man, I like that Diablo a lot, actually. Fan's Choice Pachyrhinosaurus. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It just, I don't know, it looks kind of weird. It's just not, there's just too much colors going on again. It's cool. I like it. I wouldn't be mad if I got it, but it just, not one that I'm really into. I would rather have the non-Fan's Choice version. I'll probably put like high C tier, like the very top of C tier for now, because like it just, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it. Old Buck, that's Styracosaurus, not really my thing. It's cool. It's really cool, actually. Honestly, not one that I'm getting though. I would rather have the regular Styracosaurus, but if you like it, then I guess I'm glad it exists. I'm glad that you can get it, but it's just not really my thing. I love the way that the spots on it, like they look like it. It's so cool, and I don't know. I'll probably put it. I'll put it like low C tier. Yeah, because it is pretty cool. Here's also the bloody version. I love how realistic the blood looks on the horns. That's always really got me. I just really, really like it. But yeah, I don't really like the blood on it, like painted on its body. So I think I'll probably put this one, like, I don't know, probably at the very top of E tier. It's just not really a really cool one, honestly. Alright, let's do the adult Centrosaurus. I like the paint job a lot. And I like the sculpt. I really like it. I love how they chose, like, this brown for, like, the body, like, not the body, like, the horns and the claws on it. I think it looks really, really cool, and it really goes really good with the green and blue, and honestly, it's a really cool one. I'll probably put it like, honestly, I'll put it, probably in between the trike and the, Packy on B tier, right there, yeah. The Sinoceratops, or it literally looks like a bag of gourds, decorative gourds for October, and I like that, kind of, but it's one of those that just looks like it's very distracting, and I can't really explain it, but I do like it, actually, and I wouldn't be mad if I got it. Maybe I will get it, but probably not, because it's really expensive. I'll probably put it at the top of C tier for now, like, and now I've got to move all these down. Alright, next one. This one is very standing out to me. Yes, the green Triceratops. It's so boring. It's just green. It's just green. It's just green. And don't get me wrong. I love the color green, but there's just too much. Oh, there's my phone again. There's just too much green going on. It's just too much green for me. If it was like mostly black with the like green stripes, I would love it, but there's just too much green, and it's an F tier for me. I'm never gonna get it, and it's just really boring looking, and yeah. Pentaceratops. This one like is one of those that like just, it looks alive, and I love that. There's always something about its paint scheme that I just didn't really like. I don't know, it's something weird, but it's really growing on me, and I would really love to have it. So I think I'm gonna have to put it above the shiny, just because like it just, the details are so beautiful in this figure. Let's see, let's do the Protoceratops next. All I'm gonna say is I would rather have the 1/18 scale version, because, I mean, don't get me wrong, when this first came out, I really, really liked it, and I was gonna get it, but when the 1/18 scale one came out, I would just much rather have that one instead, so I'm gonna put it, I'll put it at the top of E tier, because there's nothing wrong with it, just I would rather have the 1/18 scale instead, because it's, smaller, cheaper, and it scales up with the other ceratopsians better. And I moved the thing again. Hopefully that's in the right spot. Cosmoceratops. I like it. It looks really cool, and I'm considering getting this one as well. So I think I'll put it behind the Cosmosaurus, right there. Let's see. Why do I have two Taurosauruses here? We've got the giant blueberry. Oh, I love it so much, and I must have it. It's blueberry. It's a blueberry. How can you say no to a blueberry? It's just magnificent. It is just like, Oh, I must have it. I love the color blue on dinosaur figures. Honestly, I just love blue in general. Like the blue raspberry, blueberry deliciousness. It just looks so delicious. Like, I want this one so much. And like the patterns on the back are really, really cool. I like the black stripes and everything. And yeah, I must have it. It is an instant S tier for me. Just scoot these up here, and yeah, must have the massive blueberry. Yeah. The juvenile Centrosaurus. Honestly, I never really paid attention to this one again. It was one of those that I completely forgot existed, but I kind of like it. Whenever I see it, like, I think of fall. Like, it looks like fall leaves on the ground, and this is weird to say, but like, it's kind of calming. Like, it looks like, I don't know, I kind of want it, honestly. It just reminds me of my favorite season. It's very calming to look at. That's really weird to say, but it is, honestly. I'll put it right in between. No, I'll put it at the end of B tier, at the bottom of B tier. Oh, look, we've got Mr. Boring Torosaurus. This is just like the giant blueberry, but if it was boring. This one's okay. I mean, it does share the same sculpt as the blue one, so it's cool, but I guess some people like this one more because it's more realistic, but like, I don't really like it. I guess you could like it if you're boring, but yeah, I'll put it right in between. I'll put it at the top of D tier, I guess, but not one that I'm ever gonna get, probably, unless someone gives it to me, which I don't know why, because it's expensive. Alright, we've only got a few more left. We have the 1/18 scale green Protoceratops. Some people I've heard like it's like for real better than the other species. Honestly, I don't like it as much. I would rather have the other one, but I do like the green colors though. I think it looks really cool. I'm gonna put it I'll put it at the top of C tier. Actually, I don't know. Probably in between the trike and the packy. Right here. If I can fit it in. Oh, there's a cat. I don't know if you could hear that. Baby Diablos. They're really adorable, and not one that I really think I would probably get, but maybe at some point. It's not high on my priority of getting them, but they're cute. I like how tiny they are and how articulated they are for how tiny they are, and they're cute, and I don't know. I'll probably put them... Wow, I'm running out of space, but I probably put them somewhere. I'll probably put them behind the proto. Gotta really squish these in here, but put them right behind the proto. Last one we have is this glow-in-the-dark Zuni Ceratops. I mean, this one's cool, I guess, if you're like into that, but I don't know. I kind of considered getting it, but then didn't, because I would much rather have a different one instead. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about this one. I'll probably put it at the top of E tier right now. Like, I don't know. It just, there's something about it. It's just kind of weird to have glow-in-the-dark BOTM thing, but I do like that they have that as an option. But that looks to be the end of our tier list. So, how do you like the tier list? Do you agree with it? Probably not, but that's my tier list there. Yeah, I really like that Diabloceratops, don't I? I did not realize how much I liked it. But yeah, thank you all for watching. This has been really fun, and come back next time when we do the Tyrannosaur series, which... spoilers, but it has my favorite figure in the entire line. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!